You're good.
Okay, here we go, number 12. This one's kind of tricky, so you have to really think about it. So a punch recipe says to mix 4 cups of pineapple juice with 8 cups of orange juice and 12 cups of seltzer. You're gonna put that in a bowl, you're gonna mix it up. So you have all these ingredients mixed together into one thing, right, to drink. Now part A says, how many cups of each ingredient do you need for 108 cups of seltzer? And all these cups in the punch bowl make 18 servings from the information number 12. Having a video of me for because I won't be here for 7th grade. It's okay. So then, what we have to do is we're gonna list our ratio out in words. So we have 3 things here. We have pineapple juice, we have orange juice, we have seltzer. Okay, what do I know about all of these ingredients? I know there are 4 cups of pineapple juice, 8 cups of orange juice, and 12 cups of seltzer. The other part I know is that I have to mix it all together in one big bowl to make this punch. So that means we're going to have to add the ingredients together. So the total cups I have, 8 plus 4 is 12, plus 12, 24 cups. So I have 24 cups of liquid put together to make my punch, and it told you that that was 18 servings. Okay? So the first part of this problem wants to know how many cups of each ingredient do we need to make 108 cups of punch. Part B is asking how many servings can be made from 108 cups of punch. So what we're going to do is use this information to make a new ratio. So my words, what do I know? What am I figuring out? So my words are going to be cups to servings. I know that I have 24 cups of punch and that makes 18 servings. What you should also be thinking right now is that I have more cups of punch than I do servings. So each serving will be more than a cup when you're drinking. So you can just kind of process that and put those numbers together to make sense. Okay, what am I trying to figure out? I'm trying to figure out how much of each ingredient I'm going to need to get 108 cups. So I need a ratio here. Well, I know that I have to multiply 24 by something to get 108 cups. So that's multiplication. We need to undo that to figure out what we're going to multiply by. So we're going to use the inverse operation of division. So you should be using a calculator. In your calculator, you can type 108 divided by 24. When you do, you're going to get 4.5, 4.5. So if I multiply 24 by 4.5, I get 108. If I multiply 18 by 4.5, which I have to keep my ratio equivalent, I will get 81. Now, you have to remember what these represent. 108 is representing cups, 81 is representing servings. So we've already answered part B now. So part B, how many servings can be made from 108 cups of punch? 81 servings. What we have to do now is figure out how much of each ingredient do I need to get 108 cups. Well, I'm going to have to multiply my ratios by 4.5 to make sure they all stay the same in my punch. So I'm going to take my 4 cups, multiply that by 4.5. My 8 cups, I'm going to multiply that by 4.5. And my 12 cups, multiply that by 4.5. When I do that, I'm going to have pineapple juice, 18 cups. Orange juice, 36 cups. Again, you should use calculator. Seltzer is going to be 54 cups. So I've answered part A and part B so far. Part C of this problem asks you, for every cup of seltzer you use, how much orange juice do you use? Well, I am talking about seltzer and orange juice. if you look at the information in the problem, it is telling us that we have 12 cups of seltzer for every 8 cups of orange juice. What it wants to know is how much orange juice I will have if I have 1 cup of seltzer. So what you should be thinking now is 8 is less than 12. So if I'm going to have a ratio of 1 cup of seltzer, then my orange juice must be a fraction. It has to be less than 1 because I have less orange juice than I do seltzer. So this is going to end up being a fraction here. So how do I get from 12 to 1? I divide by 12. If I divide 8 by 12, that's the same thing as 8 cups of orange juice divided by 12, and I can put that, can reduce that using my greatest common factor of 4. 8 divided by 4 is 2, 12 divided by 4 is 3. You will have 2/3 cups of orange juice for every 1 cup of seltzer. So there we go, 2/3 is less than 1. I can check that by taking my 12 cups of seltzer, because I'm going to have 2/3 of the amount of, meaning multiply with fractions. If I multiply that, I get 8 cups, which is what I started with for orange juice, so we know we're right. Okay, you're going to be doing 13 and 14 on your own. Set them up as ratios. You're going to show your work, and I'm going to check that on Monday. Thank you.